And finally, the 69th episode with SNL with Tikwazer. And as we promised, we have something grand. So what? So guys, just make
That's
a guess. What do you think is this SNL about?
you have four people on the screen, and then you're saying it's a surprise, and you're asking them to guess. Like,
There are a lot of surprises. There are a lot of surprises. There are like four people, which is new. The title and the thumbnail is something to think about. So the title is something new, and then if you see at the back, I have this bag full of surprises and
aha,
surprises.
aha, aha.
So excited for
Are,
that.
are we just gonna play amongst ourselves and distribute the gifts with us?
Among
Is that
ourselves.
something we are doing among us? Among Us 69th edition. And just before anyone could say in the comments, just before anyone else can say in the comment, RCB set a target as
RCB
69th for SRH. It is not a coincidence. It is not a coincidence. Just to point it out.
Mm. They ended the match early because they wanted to watch the SNL.
SNL, yeah. Everyone was excited about the SNL. This is the 69th episode.
And this
And we
was
have some crazy news and we have some crazy things planned for you. And at the end, we have a big reveal, which you could see from the title.
but you still don't know if until you know it.
Until you know it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, and of course, just for the drill, if you have just joined in, let us hit 169 likes before we could get to that point.
Let's hit 69 likes. That would
69
be
likes.
something. I think
Oh,
this is even
far-fetched.
doable. Doable. I
Is
think
this
it's
even
doable.
doable?
We
I
get
don't know.
around what
Does the chat think
15,000
it's
views.
doable?
I think we have to change the title a little bit later to make sure that we don't cross 69 likes. Although it would be awesome if we can do that. A community driven thing.
Okay.
So do we have any fixed platform here, or are we gonna follow a fixed layout, or
We
should
do,
we?
we do. We have a WTF news of the week. We have a bit of news. We have a bit of news, bit of upcoming videos. Elon seems to be on something on Twitter. We have Realme GT Neo 3 with 150-watt fast charging. So we're going to talk about how much charging is enough. Like, what is this 150-watt and all of that 120-watt, 80-watt? Yeah, we'll get to that. Manu
Good,
pausing
Manu.
and all of that stories. Yep.
Manu sir, please say something. Oh, nice. I can see that sir is reflecting here as well. The other day, Vamsi was asking, "What's with Manu?" He says he adds "sir" after every sentences, or before or after every
Ah.
sentences. I can see that it's also reflecting here. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh yes.
Okay,
And then
so
we have Quizwiser and we have app of the week.
what's
69th
the
app of
end?
the week.
What's the end? What does this title mean? What does this thumbnail mean?
And this thumbnail could mean that probably this is the last day for us, or
Is
this
it?
this.
Oops.
I mean, not in life. Not in life. I'm not talking about life. But this could mean a bunch of things. But let's start with the good things. Let's start with the good things. Oh, we have Utkarsh with 69.69. Let's go. Oh, am I late on this? Did you already cover this?
Let's ask the honest chat. What do they think about the title and the thumbnail? What does that mean? What's the big revelation? The end of season 2, the end of SNL, closing the YouTube channel. Well, that would be way too much. We just came back from a attack.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, end of the season giveaways. Yeah, we do have giveaways. It's not really a giveaway, but more like a contest. Okay, before we say before we begin, let me introduce ourselves. So we know you guys know us, Mrinal and Pratik, and then we have Kaushik. Then we have Manu sir that, that you always see in the videos, and then we have Sayan as well. Cyan or Cheyenne. If you guys have seen the previous conversation, you will remember.
Anything works.
So, should we start by taking some of the questions? And okay, so let's start with this. If you have any questions related to tech, like always, you can redirect it to me and Pratik. And if you have any questions related to cinematography, which is the area of Manu, or if you have any questions related to Premiere Pro, video editing, or anything in the video editing sites, video creation sites, you can also ask to Sayan. Hmm. Okay, let's take this one. Is MacBook Air M1 worth buying now, considering that M2 based on MacBook Air will be out in September 22? I think Sam, you
Okay,
also bought a.
that someone wants me to jinx M2. Like, do you want me to jinx M2? I have like a really good news on M2, but does anyone want me to jinx it? Jinx M2.
ये
So
confirm है
basically,
क्या? Like the M2 is coming
almost.
in September. अच्छा.
Is it? Is it confirmed?
Uh, it's not confirmed actually, but
As
not
per my
sure.
calculations, they will probably come up with the Mac Pro जो अभी तक release नहीं किया है with the Apple Silicon, and they will come up with the 27-inch iMac. These two should be in the lineup
Okay.
with the Apple Silicon. M2 I'm not so sure क्योंकि Apple generally वो लोग का जब तक ना like they make advancement in the Apple Silicon, they won't really come up with something new.
So, but my entire thing was Samsung is gonna probably make MacBook M2. Samsung is in the race for making M2. So, in case no one knows, Samsung has a really good history of making chipsets. They do it, but there's a conspiracy theory that Samsung chipsets heat. So, to give you an idea, it was Exynos 990. They had 2100, 2200, and then they have the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. So, and even the Samsung 888. So they have a pretty good streak of chipsets that heat. So probably M2 is gonna be made by Samsung.
Okay, so Sandeep is asking, is phone if phone is outside security update period, can we get the same security by installing McAfee or Quick Heal? I don't
Quickly.
think
So
so.
it's talking about antivirus. So basically, those are two
Antivirus.
different things. So if you talk about security updates, those are the security updates issued by Google for your Play Store, Play services, and all of that entire Android thing. And the ones you're talking about are third-party apps called McCafe or Quick Heal. So if you have them installed, they just scan for viruses on your files. They just scan for apps that you have installed. So both are quite different things. But interestingly, do any of you guys use an antivirus app on your phone apart
Hmm.
from all that is installed, like Me
I don't
Security and all of that?
But even on Windows, do they still use it? Windows has
know.
a pretty
I don't
decent.
use it. I don't
Neither on
Hmm.
use it.
Windows nor on Mac. I don't use any antivirus. I have
Hmm.
this perception that antivirus usually slows down the machine. I don't know why. So from early days, so I don't use
Hmm.
it.
Also, if you know what you're doing on the internet, you're probably safe. I think back then people were not very used to, very familiar with what type of sites you should use. Now the Chrome has HTTPS by default. So even the Chrome is a lot safer now. If you're not going to those torrent websites and all that, you should be safe.
Even the Defender that comes installed with Windows is quite capable. Like if it keeps on updating itself, it's
Hmm.
quite capable.
So basically, if you don't install anything from the internet or random websites, you are fine. Even on your phone, if you don't, uh, there are very less chances of phone getting viruses. But yeah,
I think this is directly related to the video that we were working today. Exactly, like before we
exactly.
start this shoot, 30 minutes before this, we were working on exactly this video. So
So
Shiva
I
is
could
asking,
show
why
you a
can't
bit.
EV companies install a cooling layer or a cooling chamber in order to reduce blasting issues? Please reply. So this is more on an EV perspective, but we were doing the same thing on smartphones as well.
So this is the phone that we have. It has Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. And if you can see, and if you can even hear, it has a proper like an RGB fan inside it, and it has the aerospace grade thermals, which basically turns into metal at 41 or 39 degrees. So it's a pretty crazy phone in terms of cooling, thermals, and all of that. But yeah, EV is in whole another question. There are a lot of EVs blasting these days. Would you buy a two wheeler? Would you buy a two wheeler EV?
I would the Ola one. I would prefer to buy it. Even like if charging is an issue, I think you can charge it. It would take a night to charge it in the home adapter.
But are you ready to take like the first generation EV scooter and all of that?
As an early adopter, I would. Like I personally would.
Hmm.
I just want to see how good the tech is so far. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to my parents or someone I know. But that's just me. I don't have any personal experience with an EV as of now. What do you think, Manu?
हाँ आई थिंक सेम आंसर मतलब
Same
मुझे भी
thing, huh?
ऐसा लगता है कि पेरेंट्स को नहीं दूंगा बट अर्ली अडॉप्टर पे मैं ट्राई करना चाहूँगा
Hmm.
अच्छा
Oh, Shrivant is really happy to see everyone. Team TechWiser. Oh, nice. In fact, there are a couple of other people who might also join the stream as we progress. So yeah. Also about the big revelation. So yeah, it's confirmed.
So
This.
just to add up on your EV thing. So basically, there was one news wherein a daughter and a man die in as their e-bike burst in flames. That was one incident. There was another
Hmm.
incident where, so basically it's injuring people, like people are getting injured, people are dying. So, and our transport minister said like there will be laws issued and there would be warrants of heavy penalty. So the EVs in India are definitely having a problem, some kind of blasting issues and all of that due to the temperature change, because India is a hot country. The temperatures goes
Hmm.
like 42 44 degrees, which I don't think is a thing in Europe, or I'm not sure about China. Does China have that hot temperature? Because batteries are majorly manufactured in China, like all of those lithium ion batteries.
Hmm.
So, but that's a legit thing. Like security, like getting, like reading about in news and then things getting blasting in your face or your closed ones is a totally different thing. So, would you take that risk? Yeah, again.
Now that you have put life and death into it,
Exactly.
that changes the whole
Exactly.
equation. But I think I would. It's an asymmetrical bet, and I would like to take that bet.
Oh, so
For me,
to
at
the
least.
chat as well, to the chat as well, and to Shayad and Manu as well. Would you take that risk? Like it's a life-threatening thing. So would you guys still buy an EV?
I'm not much into it as such.
Hmm.
Okay,
बट आई वांट
Even I would take
you
it.
would still
ट्राई
buy it.
Usually,
या
I am not taking it. So you
but
have
now
like a
if you think
50%.
of it, it's not even worth it's not even worth that much risk. Like I can still get all the data, or I can learn all about electric wheelers, two wheelers, or four wheelers by seeing other people. Like it's not like I can't learn from other people. So I don't think it's if it comes to that, I won't take it. I'm backing out. Acha,
I want to know from the chat. I didn't know someone died. I didn't knew someone died. Oh, actually, there are news. Even I didn't knew because in the morning, in the morning or in the evening, I just read like the Indian government is getting serious on EV blasts and there will be heavy penalties and the companies have to be accountable. So the government stepped in. So I started reading more on it, and even Ola, I think yesterday put up an issue and put up an entire research or something. Like some guy had an accident, he was heavily injured, and he said like his bike midway just shut down. So they showed an entire
hmm.
graph where they said he was over speeding. He was crossing 115 kilometers, then he came down, and again he was crossing 115 kilometers. It came down, and then so there's like a lot of circus happening.
But again, this another question would be: doesn't the same thing happen when the combustion engine was first introduced, or don't people
Of
die
course,
due to the
of course,
malfunctioning of their two wheelers or four
of
wheelers?
course, of
Accident
course.
also happens now due to the problem. So is it EV
I
problem or is just general problem?
So I think someone is with Manu, but the username doesn't give a lot of confidence. Faith Propaganda is like, I would take the risk. I would take the risk. So Manu would be very happy with you. No, absolutely no. Like waiting is fine.
Hmm.
No, until batteries are made in India, that would take a long time, man.
Hmm.
No. So
I
most of the
think
people are
China
no,
has
and
a
I
तो
agree.
आई थिंक
monopoly
एक
on
कंपनी है
EV
इंडिया
batteries.
में जो बैटरीज में कूलिंग सिस्टम का इंस्टॉल करने का है आई थिंक स्टार्टअप ही है
Ah,
स्टार्ट हुआ है, कल पढ़ा था मैंने
none read about.
हम्म,
Chalo, let's move on from EVs with TechWiser to tech with TechWiser, basically.
Okay. So just to continue and to confirm all your doubts, yes, the title and the thumbnail of this video are 100% correct. This is the end of season 2 with SNL with TechWiser. Yes,
Or
this is the
probably the
last
SNL.
video.
Or yeah, this is the last SNL.
This is the last SNL that we are seeing. So all your questions, everything you have, if you want to invite your friends, share this link on social media. Just make it count because this is the last SNL that we are seeing. Why we are doing it, what are the future plans, whatever we have in mind, we will talk about that as we progress. How does it feel? Did you know did you know this, Sayan?
No, I didn't know this.
Ah!
So how does it feel?
uh, Feels like, yeah, I would miss SNL. Like I usually tune in always, so I would miss SNL. But I think we'll have something else coming up. If this is the end is always the beginning of something new. I believe that.
RIP Wiser.
Nice.
Shot out of the park. Nice. So basically, we thought about it a lot. And 69 episodes. Like 69 weeks is no less. Like, say, how much is 69 weeks? If you put it that way.
Almost a year and a half.
Ah,
There are like 48
Damn.
weeks. 48 weeks in a
Damn.
year.
So we are ending it after 1.5 year. What? Why? What? Why? Oh, we have a lot of whys to answer. We have a lot of but, whys, and all of that to answer. But just to confirm everyone, this is the end. Basically, we are talking about SNL. This is the last episode of SNL. And it's sad, but I mean, as that meme says, it is what it is.
But why?
Oh, people are saying they're 52 weeks long. Like I really respect Sudhinul Pal. Like we are actually going through an emotional thing, but there has to be one guy who will correct your maths. Like, dude, dude, it's 77 plus 33 is not 100, it's 110. So it
Hmm.
is one of those things.
Nice.
Like there's not 48 weeks, there are 52 weeks. We get
That
you,
was
man, but
interesting.
we are too high on emotion. So yeah, I think you get it.
But why is the end?
Why is the end? Ah, I think we can concentrate more on other things as of now. And
Hmm.
dude, you have put me on the spot. Like now I have to actually I'm making points in my mind. Like this is how my
Okay, so
brain works. Yeah, like
let's get the answer from everyone, although it's a big thing. So why do you think, Manu, this is the end?
Why this is the end?
this is the live pressure. This is performance anxiety. Go ahead.
I think कुछ special आने वाला है.
see,
Hmm. That's the trust we have on TechWiser. If they are ending something, there will
something
be
new will
something
happen.
big. Something bigger is coming.
Correct.
That is one thing we have. That is nice. Nice.
You put
What
it
do you
out. You
think,
put it
Sam?
out. I think
Same
we will
thing I
do.
told. The ending is the beginning of something new. So I'm hoping for something better coming up.
Hmm.
Some people are like, this is the end of SNL and start of FNL. No, no. End of SNL. End of SNL basically means end of lives. Like we are not doing live from now on. This is what, as of now, currently it is. But yeah, people have faith in us. So basically I think why we are ending is because we did it for like a 1.5 year. Things were going, we grew. Like we had initially, we had an audience of I think 40, 50. Then we grew to an audience of 500 to 1000 during the sale. So we did pretty good, but things are actually gone to like a stagnant point. And I think we need to take a break to improve on things and concentrate on somewhere else, or short format content. Oh,
There's a
there's
massive
a
super chat. If
massive super
oh
chat
yeah,
from Aviral. It's like, will S20 FE be still a good buy in later part of the year? Gonna miss SNL. We gonna miss you too, guys. It's a very hard decision. Like, when we started up building up for the 69th episode, we were actually talking about this since then. So it's not like we just woke up and said like today is the end. We have been discussing about it for about 2-3 months, I guess. So yeah, will S20 FE be a good buy in later part of the year? I think by end of 2022, I wouldn't recommend anyone to buy an S20 FE because technically you are getting only one Android update and 2 years of security update. So that phone is valid only for 2 months. And if you're spending like 35,000 rupees, I think you should be able to use your phone for a bit longer than that. So I have a feeling like S21 FE will come down to 45K. I'm not sure when, but if you have the budget, do get the S21 FE, I would say. Like 1 year is too less. Oh, SNL not enjoyable for you guys. This one goes to Mrinal. Like, I to have fun.
Yeah, we all have fun, but as you guys pointed out, number one reason, if TechVisor is closing something, there is something bigger in mind. That is one point. Second, we believe trying something, exploring all the ideas, then stop, take a pause, and analyze what you have learned so that
Yeah.
you can implement it on something else. So this is the analyzing phase. And third, it depends on you as well, which is the most important part. If you want the live stream back, if you want SNL back, or if you want us back, just make some noise. If we hear enough noise, if you guys want it, we will be back with something different, something better, something even more bigger. But it's on you guys to bring it back. So we want to put the onus on you guys now. You have seen the quality we present. Now it's on you. If you ask us, then we can be back, but you have to make enough noise. Let spread the word, let the people know.
On that note, can we hit 469 likes? We have already on 369 likes. So on that note, there's my segue. Let's go to 469 likes. Ah. Oh, this is an interesting one. Paid SNL going to start. Are you talking about super chats? Are you talking about super chats? It's already paid, brother. See, this is how it works. If you give normal chat, I answer it, and if you do a super chat, you get TechWiser Pro to answer it. Maybe this side, yeah.
हाँ.
So that's how the tier works, and we have two pros here as well. So yeah, that's how it works. Hmm, that was a good question, but there's something that we were discussing back then.
Oh, let me see if we can find it. Yeah. Is second-hand
Ah,
iPhone 11 still a good buy for 41,500 with 99% battery health and over 5 months of warranty? 5 months. Okay, you are talking about refurbished one, the one that
yeah,
they sell in Cashify or Amazon, Flipkart
Cashify
refurbished.
or
They
maybe
usually have
OLX somewhere.
warranty.
Yeah.
Although that warranty is very different from the manufacturer
Warranty
OEM.
you get from Apple, yeah. So
Hmm.
let me put it to Manu. I think Manu is an iPhone user. So if Manu, you had like 41,500 rupees at in like 2022, would you buy an iPhone 11 with 99% battery health and over 5 months warranty? Depending, let's just
No
assume
chance.
it's Apple warranty. Let's just assume it's Apple warranty, 5 months.
No, no chance to buy at this price. This is too expensive. I think
Hmm.
in the previous sale, 38,000 is the actual price of iPhone 11 with bank offers, including bank offers.
All of that.
I don't think it's a good deal.
That's good. So, Shan, do you buy like second-hand device? Do you believe in refurbished phones or you buy second-hand devices?
Yeah, I do believe in it, but the thing with phone is, I would rather not buy a second-hand refurbished phone. Reason one is, phone is like a consumer product. Everybody, it's a product that is used every day. So when
Mhm.
I'm buying a refurbished one, I don't exactly know how it was handled, the previous owner, how they handled it or
Okay.
anything. So
Okay.
that psychology plays in my mind, and especially for
Okay.
41,500, if I'm paying, I would not go for a second hand one.
Hey na, that is my problem as well. Like
Because
when
at
you tell
that
me na
price,
buy,
I'll get very good
yeah,
first hand product.
because that is how also my mind works. Like if you tell me you have to buy something like for 40,000 rupees a second hand device, I'll like,
Yeah, no.
nahi, I won't buy it for 15,000, 20,000. I'll keep
Exactly.
my
हाँ,
budget low.
that
But
15,000 में हो सकता है मगर this is too much.
Hmm. But nothing towards Sahil. Like people do their own research. You can go ahead and check the phone, and like a lot of people buy Macs from us. We also buy sell Mac and all of that. But I don't think we are someone who believes in buying a second-hand phone or refurbished device. I would rather buy a year-old phone, like something like S20 FE or something which is at a lower price. But
Correct.
41,000 not a good price. I think in sale iPhone 11 goes for far below than that. Oh, this is a
Okay.
good question. I'll get it. But this is a good question. I think Mrinal, you can go ahead with it.
Which one? This one? I think I was gonna pick the snowball one, the one that I'm using, but accidentally I clicked on this. See, that's how the chat moves here. Uh, will the government ban call recording without an announcement in Samsung Dialer 2?
I hope
For
not.
all those people who don't know, I think 3 days before government, Google has released a statement that they will ban all the third party video calling apps, video
Call
recording
recording.
apps,
Call
video
recording.
call recording apps. And so basically in Xiaomi, Realme, Oppo, Vivo, you get that this call is being recorded. That announcement has to be there. So Google is banning them from the Play Store. There will be two scenarios. One, start in the starting, you will be able to sideload them from outside Play Store. But then even in Android 13, 14, Google will change the code base. So even that will stop working over the long term. So that's how Google is transitioning. And the only option now left is Samsung. So it will be a huge thing for Samsung. People who want call recording without notification, still they had the Google option or Samsung option, and then this will be a huge option. So I think at this point it's all speculation. We don't know how this will turn out. But my assumption will be Samsung is also a huge deal. It's a very, very big company. So it won't twist to whatever Google says. Samsung is as big as Google. So there will be some hand twisting, some conversation going around, but that's just my assumption. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I to use call recording. Like call recording is a very important feature for me because back in the day when I was freelancing,
Hmm.
my clients used to give me sorts of changes in the videos. So instead of noting them down, I used to record the calls and listen them back whenever I'm doing changes in the video. So call recording for me is a very important feature. I wouldn't want to give it up.
Hmm. Same thing. Not just the malicious intent, but just to collect the
Yeah, it's very
information.
important. Yeah, very
It's
helpful.
very important. And I think when you press that button that this call is being recorded, it feels weird. Okay, Simon is also
It
here.
feels weird. It feels weird. Yeah, that
It
that that
feels
I would
weird.
agree with.
Okay,
Sorry
let
about
me.
that. Apologies. I had to just drop off to see the door, but yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so there's
go
a
ahead.
one quick question that I want to take. So, Mrinal, are you satisfied with the blue snowball mic? I'm not really am. I think we bought it for like 6,000 during the pandemic, but it's not worth it. The the mic quality is not good, and let me just give you live
Uh,
demonstration why I don't recommend it. So I'm just talking, and if I move my hand or it just if it gets disturbed, the mic should be disconnected. Let's see. Is it?
no, it never works on camera. Like this is how things work. Like
Ah, disconnected.
it
It's
never.
disconnected. Disconnected. We can't
Ah,
do it.
it did disconnected.
Disconnected.
You can leave it that way. But yeah, to get your point, like you can buy this normal USB condenser mic. It's very good, and it's all plug and play. You can use it from any USB port. And if you like my voice, then you should buy this mic. This is proof. Oh yes, Simon. Simon.
Is it
Simon is in.
working?
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's working now. So
Perfect.
Simon makes the awesome graphics and handles all our social media. So all those awesome community posts that you engage with are made by Simon.
Hi
And so
everyone. Hi everyone. I'm audible, right? Clear.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Perfect.
perfect,
Oh,
perfect.
awesome, awesome.
everybody
Great
has
to
So
a
be in
Simon,
different
why?
a.
video device.
So
gr-
just to go back to the question, Simon, why do you think we are ending SNL?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because everyone has
we
answered it.
need we need to
Yeah,
end on a
yeah,
high
yeah.
note, right? And there can't be
Still,
a higher
still.
note than 69th episode.
But why? Why do we need to
Why?
end
Why?
it in a high note in the first place?
Because it's tech wiser, right? We always end on a high note. We also start at a high note and we stay at a high note.
Yeah.
Okay, very
So
inspirational,
there's
but yeah.
hello Simon, Simon, welcome back. Oh, people are like Simon, go back. They are, you're my man. You're my people. You're my people. Like, oh, Simon's thumbnail are awesome. Of course. So all those
Of course,
creative thumbnails and all those awesome.
Thank
one
you.
of the best in YouTube India tech.
Oh,
True, true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and people from inside the community also have told like your thumbnails are really good. Like
Hmm.
not just the audience. So there
Graphic.
goes. Yeah, chest thumping for Simon. Simon is graphy wiser. Yeah, Simon makes awesome graphics. Yeah, and there you go. How to learn photography? Free/paid courses. So I think you can help out Rohit.
This is both for Simon and Sayan.
Yeah, yeah.
How to learn photography. Uh, Paid courses के लिए तो there are institutions, photography institutions you can go and learn. Uh, Free courses though free. Thing is with photography, I will say it's a skill that cannot be taught taught like any other skill. It has to be experience. Like you have to be in field and then learn. Whatever the institution teaches you will be like 20%. Rest 80% experience learning will come from field experience. So that is
Okay.
the important. It doesn't matter if you're taking a free course or a paid course. As until unless you are in the field working on it, you won't learn anything. If you are doing free course and paid course doesn't really matter that much. I believe so.
So it's like learning a bicycle. No matter how much I tell you, you have to ride a bicycle in order to learn a bicycle.
Yeah,
So
I'm the
something
see
like that.
photography, cooking. See, okay, cooking also it
Ah,
cannot be taught. It has to
thought
be
you have to do
correctly.
it.
So it's photography similar to that only.
That's one perspective to look at it, and I also agree with Sayan here. My way of thinking is also there. But Simon, do you have something other than this to add?
I think like all these are like very creative fields, like even photography, design, and all that stuff. So I think you also need to be a bit creative. I think that in that video that we did, DSLR versus new photographer, I think that is the real essence, right? If you don't have that aesthetic viewpoint that this frame will look good, then you won't be able to click that photo. First, you need to have that visual uh, eye for design, right? Or eye for photography. And that is something that develops obviously by practicing. So that's the thing. Like first you need to see like are you really inclined towards that field, and then you can invest your time and money into that. That's how I see it.
Chalo. So
Hmm.
basically, everyone is recommending you to go for free courses. And I would
Hmm.
just add on to it and tell you can try Skillshare or YouTube. There are a lot of photo
Hmm.
vloggers. This is where I started.
Hmm.
Oh, so are we
And
having
I
a new
think
podcast? Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
even generally in life, one should never start with paid courses in the first place. Paid courses only
Hmm.
mostly make sense when they are advanced level, something that you cannot
Acha.
get for free.
Correct,
First
correct.
go for free courses and only then pay money for any courses.
Okay. You
Mostly
should,
what I've seen works.
you
Okay,
should
I
have
think
told my mom. You should have told my parents. They put me in school. Like,
that's like a big debate.
These are basic things.
School wiser.
school.
Is MacBook Air, I think this is the second time we are having this question. Is MacBook Air M1, the base one, worth buying now or wait for a refresh? Assuming that the current price is 75, 76 ish. I'm a CS student. Hmm. I think Sayan, it went to you
Uh,
as well.
M1. See, my logic is if you need it now, and you have the budget for it, buy it. Don't wait for the future. Future, whatever might happen in 6 7 months is different. If you need it now, you should get it. That is one point. Is the M, but if the M2 is coming up in September, and if you can wait for a while till September, then I would wait till September and see whether how the performance is. If the M2 thing is coming out, then I would go with that.
And just to add to it, it will be definitely costly than 75, 80,000. So you can expect that because M1 Air is a very big hit. Like a lot of people have bought M1 Air.
Acha,
So
I have a question. When the M2 Air comes up, will they
Mhm.
still continue the M1 Air or will they like stop
I
that?
don't think so.
So here's my counter question: when the iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max came out, did they discontinue iPhone 11?
But they
I think they are
discontinued
doing it
11
now.
Pro.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, they didn't.
I think they're
They had still have
discontinuing
iPhone
11.
11. They never discontinue the cheapest one. Like until
Ah,
M1 Air came, they didn't even discontinue the 2015 MacBook Air. That still used to sell. So
That's true.
I don't think they'll discontinue the M1. So M1 will still be there when the M2 comes.
So, but if you need it now, just go for it.
Ha,
You cannot make a bad decision with the M1 Air. M1 Air.
of
That's
course, of course.
Okay, we have another super chat. 69.42. That's a
Oh, that's
unique
weird.
number.
420. It should be
Will Pixel
it
6a be
was
a good
420.
upgrade?
I
I
think
don't
so.
think Pixel 6a is even, the rumors are even out. So, will it be
Hmm.
a good upgrade from OnePlus 5T? Are the rumors out about the specifications and all that?
They're saying it is gonna come with a tensor SoC. Some, I mean, what do you call it? A capped tensor SoC, like a different tensor SoC, but low power than Pixel 6, and
Hmm.
they'll have an upgraded single camera, and that's it. So my thing
Even if
is, I don't think it will launch in India.
hmm.
Is
and
what
if it,
I would be
and if
more.
it doesn't, then it's basically like taking a huge risk. If anything, like I can even show you, we were having conversation with Oculus team, and this is how it went. So as you guys know, the Oculus Quest 2 is not working, and when we were talking with the Facebook team, so they asked full name, shipping address, phone number, preferred email, Oculus username, password, and everything. We gave it to them, whatever we had in the bill, and then we also share the Amazon bill. And strangely, they replied, "Thank you for your shipping address. However, please be informed that India is not one of our supported countries. Kindly provide us with a valid shipping address and the phone number from US." So they were asking for a US shipping address and the phone number. And then we told them it's not like we bought it in India from an Amazon, and we don't have a US shipping address. Even after them, they had the same thing. To proceed, we need a US shipping address. So this is like a deadlock. How like we were telling them, this just, it can't have a US shipping address because we bought it in India, but they want only US shipping address only. So that's kind of a risk you take.
Also, like I wanted to add on the last to last question, right, about the MacBook one. So he mentioned that he was a student. So first of all, like if you're buying a MacBook, then there are many like after expenses as well, right? Like if you like the accessories and all that stuff, that is there. And the secondly, like one thing that I noticed just today only, like I was given an exam in the evening. So it mentioned ki, like I had to download a software and that is not supported on Mac, right? So it is only supported in Windows. So in terms of like versatility, I think, as a student, buying a Windows laptop is more sensible in my opinion. I don't know if that makes sense, but I thought I would just mention it. All the softwares are not that well supported on Mac, and especially on M1 chip. Still, I think there are some problems with the
Hmm.
M1.
Okay, so next up
The
we have
Samsung.
Anurag. What about the Samsung ecosystem? We would like to say it Android ecosystem video, but yeah, let's say Samsung ecosystem video. So are we doing it? I think we are.
Pratik, we can't hear you.
Don't
Mute
don't
voice.
use, yeah,
So
yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah, so so yeah, we asked people to hit like 5,000 likes, and it was done, I think, within a day. And now the next time, I think we should we should keep the goal a bit higher. So I think we hit about 6,200 likes. So we'll keep it a bit higher the next time. And yes, it's already short. I think we should get it next week. Yeah, it's
Nice.
yes.
So
So you should
what is
hit
the
the
gist
bell
of
icon. It's
that
a really
video?
good video. Basically, Android ecosystem that no one talks about, like you guys, I think you and Manu, you both of guys are in the Apple ecosystem, so Android
Also
ecosystem
here.
is something you don't talk about. I don't think Sayan is an Apple ecosystem. I don't think so.
I
Sayan
just
is
have
full on
the
Android,
I
man.
just have the
MacBook.
MacBook for
Yeah,
editing. Everything else is
yeah,
Android.
yep. That's what. So we
It's
all are
it's
Windows
time it's
boys.
time for you to get a real phone.
Mac, MacBook is not a phone. MacBook
No,
is
he
not a
was talking
phone.
about the iPhone. Bro, that's too expensive.
Uh,
iPhone, you have an S22. How is iPhone expensive than
S21, I guess.
S20? S21, yeah.
S21, iPhone 13, like I use the telephoto lens. So the iPhone with the telephoto lens is like around 1 lakh or something.
1 lakh 10.
Ah,
hey, this is a very interesting question and directly related to what we were talking
Ah,
about.
ah,
Exactly. How
that's a
much?
nice question.
So, how much
I think
percentage of your
the
salary
answer.
should you put in buying a smartphone if you're not earning from it? Oh, yeah, this is also nice if you're not directly earning from it. Hmm.
I say, now considering inflation and all of that, previously I used to say you shouldn't buy a phone more than 15, 20,000. But now I would say put that 25,000. I wouldn't buy a phone more than 25,000 if I don't get any benefit from it. Or even I would lower the price and I would go 15,000, something like that. How much percentage of your salary? Uh, you should. I'm a believer who I don't like spending money in EMIs. So I'm not someone who's very EMI or credit card friendly. I know economy grows because of credit and all of that, but not fan of that. So if you can buy it one time, you should buy it one time. So 50% of your salary, I would say 50%. Is 50% a bad number?
Then, so suppose if somebody is earning 1 lakh, so the
Okay.
50,000. So you're suggesting 50,000 का phone खरीद सकता है.
So you would buy it once only, na Baba. I'm saying you buy it once, 50,000. It's
That's
not like every month you will pay 50,000.
Okay, what about you, Sayan?
oh, this is
San
not.
would say 400%. San would say 400%.
Yeah, I'm
If
too
you want,
passionate.
if you want 1 lakh rupees, buy a phone of 4 lakh rupees.
Yeah, that is a very bad attitude that I have. But yeah, if I'm like too passionate towards it, so like I sometimes borrow money from people to buy phones.
Oh.
Like I remember when I got the S21, it costed around 75. At that time, I had a budget. I had in my bank, I think around 50K. Okay, so I borrowed money from my parents and my friends, and then got it. Then I returned them back, obviously. But yeah, that's my attitude. It's a very bad attitude. People shouldn't have that attitude at all.
So
Hmm.
yeah, basically you shouldn't buy a phone more than, I think I would put it at like 20, 25,000 if you don't get
Hmm.
any money from it.
What do you think, Manu? How much would you pay from your salary?
सी अगर मुझे कुछ लेना है तो मैं ले लूंगा, मैं फिर से वापस
Ah,
जाके
see,
या
Oh,
तो उसको
nice.
it's
YOLO.
actually it's about passion. If you're passionate
See,
about
these
something,
people are all flagship users. Like he has an iPhone 12,
so now
Sayan
see
has a Samsung
now so
S22,
I
S21.
am holding back a big urge to get the flip phone. Like big time
Ah,
आई
urge to get
आल्सो
the
वांट
flip.
टू बाय बट
अरे don't buy it.
हाँ वो
Hmm.
actually मेरे से upgrade नहीं. I won't be upgrading much from
It
the
won't be
S20.
enough. You're already a Samsung user and the battery life is not still good for a primary phone.
That's true. हाँ, उसीलिए नहीं लिया.
Hmm. And Simon,
I think 30,000 makes sense for a phone right now
percentage of your
because
salary.
Percentage of
percentage
your
of it,
salary.
So let's assume like
yeah,
somebody is earning 40,000 rupees, like very generic salary you can say in India.
hmm. I think then 15,000 makes sense, not more than that. Like I
Reason?
Which
think,
is like
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
30%.
35.
yeah, 30 to 40%. Like I would say that. Like that's the number that I would go for.
The more important thing is how long should the person use that phone after buying it?
Yeah, that
Hmm.
is why I was thinking like 30,000
That
seems a good
depends on
number
OTA
because
updates. That depends
huh,
on OTA.
that's what I'm saying. La. Like you buy a 15,000 rupees phone and then the companies don't give you updates. Like there are only Xiaomi, right? And Motorola
That's
has
one
no.
thing.
So
That's one
it's
thing.
better to invest on a company which you can use for a longer time. That's why I was saying ki
Which can
30,000
give you
seems like a
proper.
sweet spot.
That's one thing.
Okay. A lot of super chat piling up.
Oh, vice.
Hmm. Hmm. What are the best 4K 120 hertz TV under 3 lakh? Talking about
In
budget
India.
in India.
Talking about a budget. Damn, man.
That's something.
That's something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best one I've used was the frame. I like the
Frame.
Samsung
Yeah.
frame. Yeah, that was like, but I think you have to go for like a 50, 60 inch. I think the 60 inch is
Is
120
that
hertz.
120 hertz? Is
Rest
that
is not
120
120.
hertz?
The one we had wasn't 120 hertz. That was 60 hertz. But the one, like just the version above that for around 85,000 or 1 lakh, that is a 120 hertz TV. I really like that TV. You can go check it out, or else just go for a QLED TV, man, from LG.
Hmm. Yeah,
That's
usually also what I've heard is when the price goes up, Sony
hmm.
and LG makes more sense compared to what you get in Xiaomi, Realme, all of that
No,
thing.
that
These
I
are
don't
good for
think
30,
that's
40,
like a
fifty
budget.
thousand.
I think
There's only
LG.
yeah. Hmm.
I think LG makes the better, like this. All the most of the panels are made by LG.
OLED ones, yeah. The
Good
OLED ones
panels.
are with them. Not good panels. I mean, good panels, but
LG
Samsung
won't be
doesn't make.
making any panel for 20,000 rupees TV.
Ha 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 ha. That's like. Yeah, yeah. I think you should go for a OLED if that's your budget.
TWS for around 10 to 12,000 with a decent mic for S21 FE. Why not Galaxy Buds Plus
Galaxy
or
Buds Pro. Hey, you have a
Pro?
Galaxy Buds Pro. I think San has a Galaxy Buds Pro. How's the
Aren't they
Yeah,
mic?
selling it for like 500 rupees only if you pay 500
that
rupees more
that
in
is
the
not
offer?
pro. That is, I think, the Galaxy Buds Live. Live is
Oh,
the
yeah.
bean shaped one. That
Bean
which
shape.
No,
they
the
have.
one you have. The one you
I
have.
have I have the Galaxy Buds Pro.
How's the
The
mic quality?
mic quality, see, mic quality and the sound quality is good. I really like it. And the
Yeah.
added feature, like whenever I'm talking, it automatically shifts to ambient mode and then ANC mode.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fine, but it has a. I don't like the fitting. Like it's
Okay.
not good for my ears. It keeps falling down when I'm chewing. So
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
so Buds Pro. However, the previous one, the
The Buds 2.
Galaxy Buds Plus was very good.
Okay. Yeah, so I think Galaxy Buds Pro, if fits you well, I think that's the good one. The Buds 2 they had launched, the
I
mic
think
quality
Buds
isn't
2
that good.
also. Buds 2 अच्छा.
The mic quality isn't that good. So
Okay, so Russell, I have two questions. I think one by one. I've been using the 70 and the battery life is fine for me. Will S22 work out for me considering the better chip and OS optimization? So that is one, and maybe it's a follow up. Okay, so he asked the
having a
same
70,
question
the battery is great for
in.
me. 70 back as his better chip and all. Yeah, the thing is now S22 is a mini phone, and the problem with mini phones is number one, they have don't have very good battery life, and number two, thermal issues. So I wouldn't suggest an S22 for a normal person, like for someone who uses a phone, and especially you're coming from 70. 70 has a really good battery life compared to S22. So yeah, the battery life is something which holds me back from recommending it to everyone. Okay, shall we go with Quizwiser?
Yeah, why not? And should we do it something different this time in Quizwiser? Oh
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, yeah. So basically, we'll be asking you a lot of questions this time around, and anyone can join. If even if you have joined previously, it doesn't matter. You can still join as the room allows you. And you'll be playing in tag team with one of the members from TechWiser, and they'll help you to solve the question. And we don't have any timer. And
These are the
what do
prizes.
we have a
Good.
bunch of TWS, we have neck bands, we have smartwatches, we have fitness band, lots of them, lots of them.
Lots
So
of stuff. So total we have almost what like 15 gift hampers, 6 plus 9, 69, and
yeah.
Galaxy Watch and all of that. So yeah, let's do this. It's gonna be amazing.
So do we also win? Can I help out people to answer the question?
Why not? Why not?
And
It's a
and do
tag
I
team.
win?
I certainly
Do
cannot.
I
I made the freaking
do
graphics. Come on.
did before this?
I don't know any question, so I can help out, but I'm
Actually
not
you
sure if
can.
anyone would want my help.
Ah.
That's a pretty wise answer.
Oh,
Okay.
this is like an interesting question. iPhone SE 2022 or A73 5G?
Hmm. And that
Go
emoji.
with third one.
And that emoji, yeah, that emoji. I believe. A73 would get a price cut. It's a really good phone. They just priced it very premium. Like 43,000 for A73 doesn't make sense. As I said in the video itself, A52 same sells with the same chipset, which is like A52s, which is like 30,000 rupees, 31,000 rupees. So, but since you have compared it with SE 2022, I would say A73 5G.
Oh, this is interesting and quite on the spot. Let's see if we can bring that up. Hmm. Can the chat participate? I mean, without joining the meeting. Should we do that? And if yes, how should
The
we do it?
problem is the chat can Google. Like people start Googling.
But then
So we don't know whether
whoever
we.
does it fast. But this is a good question though. They can Google actually. There's no way.
Yeah, so like at least when you are in the room, we can see your hands, we can see your eyes. Not that we creep out on you, but at least we can make a guess. So yeah,
But isn't Googling fast also a skill which is worth promoting?
aha, nice. Fastest finger first.
Fastest. I'm up for it, but it depends on the panel. If we get
Let's
how
see.
many? We
Let's
have
see.
five
We'll
people.
just make it more dynamic. We'll change it
Hmm.
on the go.
Yeah,
If
there are no fixed rules as of now. We will go with the flow. Let's see how it goes.
wow,
It's
wow, that
completely
this
live,
is a kind
completely
of
within.
completely yeah.
Maybe we can also get some of the giveaways. Us, the participants.
Aha.
Chalo, let's go. So I'm putting the invite link in the description of this video. If you have joined before, you can also join. The only thing is, I think we are five people, and there's a limit of. Can we increase the limit of number of people who
I
can
don't.
join this live stream? Is there an option
I
for
don't
that?
think. I don't think we can do it right now. So what we'll do is we'll only be three people, and the rest we all will move out, and then we can do it again that way.
Or we can maybe rotate the participants. So the participants can come once they answer, they can leave the meeting room, and so that there's a room for another one. So that
That
way,
works. That
we
also
five
works.
are fixed, and those fives are rotating. So that way, they also get a fair. Everyone gets a fair chance to come in.
I think we. So I think two of us will have to move from the video because it will take a lot of space.
Hmm.
Small, small.
Let's. So the link of StreamYard is live in three,
Oh,
two,
this is
one,
extremely funny.
go. Yep, the link is live in the description. Link in the description.
Link in the description.
There are some sentences that are like stuck to every YouTuber's mind. Like this video, subscribe it, like if you like it, subscribe if you like it, link in the description, and all of those things.
Damn, I just watched our chat on YouTube, and it just keeps on scrolling. Like you cannot concentrate.
Oh.
So the
Oh,
link is. Have you updated the link? So the
yeah,
link
yeah,
is
the
in the
link.
description. You can join us, and I think people have already joined. That's nice.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
So a fair disclaimer to every participant who is in the private, like in the StreamYard waiting room, guys. We are taking it as like one at a time. So once you join in the stream, we have to let you go after you answer your question, and then there will be a room for another one, so that we can keep on rotating the shift, and every it's fair for everyone, so that everyone gets a chance.
Yeah. So you, if you haven't got in, just wait for a bit. Just let one people go out, and then you can get in.
Okay, perfect. So let's see, who do we have? Hi Ansh.
Yeah, hello guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that you would go live.
So how does it feel? How does it feel that it's the last episode
I,
of SNL?
yeah, yeah, it like feel kind of confused because I was waiting from last 6 months because I was waiting for a new phone.
Mhm.
But eventually, when it came, and now this is the last SNL.
Hey,
So
which phone did you
actually,
got? Which phone did you get?
yeah, Pratik, you have Pixel.
Oh, Pixel 6.
Pixel.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it was upgrade from Realme 2 Pro.
Oh,
Big
nice.
upgrade.
Ah, long dude.
Yeah,
Huge
Big
upgrade.
upgrade.
yeah, that was a huge upgrade. So yeah, I was like some set points for me, so I don't want to give up like stock and all that few things. I could have gone for Motorola, but yeah, design was also a little bit issue for
Let
me.
us know how is your experience of the Pixel 6. You can
Yeah, I
tweet out to
haven't.
us at twitter.com/techvisor. Yeah. Since there's no SNL now, you can now tweet out to us.
Sure, sure, sure. And there's I was like tracking this. I got it from US. My cousin bought it, so I
Okay.
was tracking it from last 5 months. There's one thing I want to share. Like people were facing issues with fingerprint sensor. Not sure if it is uh, proved or not. So there was some poll on Reddit. Some guy did a random search. So whosoever picked the Pixel in initial days and have their serial number started with D or C, I'm not sure. You must check it out. They have fingerprint issues because they are suspecting that it Google might have purchased from a third party seller, like because of the shipping, all those
Okay.
happening. So
We
that's
can
the
check
thing I
out.
want to share.
I'm not
So
sure what is our
yeah,
serial number, but we can check out that.
yeah, but I have no issues at all.
Oh, nice. So I think two of us can leave, so we will have the window a bit more open, and
So should
I think
I?
I'll go out and
You are the one asking the question.
oh
Uh,
yeah, sorry.
Acha,
Chalo.
so
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 I'll
I'm going out. So how do I join back in?
no,
Yeah,
you
that
just
is.
stay in. Don't go out. I'll just remove you from here. Like you will
But
be in the room. You will be just in
okay,
the background. Yeah.
okay.
Oh, this is nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Uh,
What app are
I
you
can I
using
can
up
go
until
out.
now?
I can go
No,
out.
you
I can
can.
come later. Cool.
App.
Oh, this is fine. We can stay. We can stay. Oh, that's great. So I think Manu has got to help you, as you have actually five choices today. You have Silicon, you have Apple fanboy, you have Apple investor, Android fanboy, what's trending, and just TW Visor.
Let's
We
not
added
an
one more.
Apple fan. Let's go with what's trending.
Oh, what's trending? Hold on. So basically, Manu is gonna help you, and we don't have any timer today. So hopefully, you guys get it. Hopefully, you guys get it. You
Yeah,
want to
let's.
share any tips and tricks before you get the question? Manu, would you like to share some words of motivation before we get to it?
Let's ask the question.
Alright, straight up,
Yeah,
let's ask the question. At least, at least since I told you, do some acting.
करेंगे
Chalo.
करेंगे कुछ
yeah. Let's see. Let's see.
So, what is the highest video like recording resolution that you can record on a camera? What is the highest resolution?
Is it a mobile camera or a jump?
Anything, anything. So, Manu, you cannot directly tell him the answer. You can just drop hints. Of course.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna drop some hints because I've watched couple of videos regarding Hasselblad cameras. I think those are the best one in the world. But I'm not
So,
remembering
Manu,
what.
you can tell one sentence. You can tell one sentence, but that doesn't have to include the answer. Like you can just drop a hint, tell a sentence, but then don't include the answer in it. Let's see if Ansh can guess it.
I think you know iPhone 12 is maximum resolution gets recorded.
I was told like no idea about
So
iPhone
what's
12.
your Pixel 6 shoot maximum?
Like it's just 1 day old, man. I haven't explored much, so I am making a guess of 2K video. If that pictures
More than that.
does it support 4K?
Yeah. So
Oh,
Yeah,
this
but like
I can
my
tell the
friends have used
answer.
my friends have used them more than me. If I told you
Okay.
dude,
recording
you
the
can tell
video.
so much thing, but you have one full sentence. Go for it. Like you can hint it.
Yeah, डायरेक्ट
Just
आंसर ही आ रहा है दिमाग में.
see, the next time you should select a better partner. If I was in his place, I could tell you. like
यार हिंट कैसे
I,
दूं यार, एक सिर्फ एक डिजिट ही है.
अरे क्यों नहीं? Now since you are late, I'll start a timer. Chat is kind of revolving around 16K, but yeah. Take a wild guess. Like take a wild guess.
Just either. Yeah, that's
I'll
it.
I'll go with then. I'm not sure 8K.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, because like this resolution tricked in like like we have a lot of things around 8K coming up, like burning topics
it's
at
actually
8K.
it.
So
You
yeah,
could have you could have Manu told like what's the most popular resolution on
yeah.
YouTube, or you could say it
Mo-
is between 4K and 16K. Like
no,
there's
yeah, 4K and 16K must be hyped, but he should have like most hyped one is 8K, but most used one might be a 4K one.
why were you asking him Pixel iPhone 12 resolution? Like what it
Yeah,
has
like
to do with iPhone?
can
अरे
a phone
मैंने
record
सोचा
8K?
मैंने पहले सोचा कि मैं इसका कुछ टॉइस वगैरह ऐसा कुछ बोलूंगा उस पे आए तो शानदार.
You could have said that Samsung S22 Ultra. What's the maximum
बट मैं
resolution?
थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो गया कि मैं हिंट कैसे दूं यार, ये डिजिट ही तो है. मैं उसमें चला गया, उस जोन में चला गया.
Acha. So basically, Pixel and all records at 4K. Ah, that is also good. You can say twice of it. But yeah, I'll do drop your email ID in the private chat. We'll take it from there, and yeah, we'll pick someone else.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, okay. Oh, we have Hitesh. Hey man, what's up? You're on mute.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, hi. What's up?
Nothing much.
So is this the first time? Is this the first time or
No,
this
it's
is the
the
second time?
second time.
Hey, nah, I remember your face.
Yeah.
So we'll just pair you with Sayan,
Yeah.
and
Hello.
Hi,
so
hi.
I think you would have already gone with your daily driver, or just go ahead.
Yeah.
What phone do you use?
As said, I just changed to S22.
Nice, nice.
How's your experience with
Uh,
S22?
o- okay, so I'll tell you the primary reasons I got this phone. Main
Okay.
reason was for the link to Windows. So when I'm on my desktop, I don't prefer picking up my phone. So I just use the Windows app, which gives me. So like OTP and stuff, and in case if I even want to use my app, so I can do that with this phone. So that is the reason I wanted to pick up a Samsung phone mainly. And now recently they just expanded it to some other company, not sure.
Acha.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So you have a very lazy reason to buy S22.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have only four options as of now. You have Apple Android fanboy, you have Apple investor, you have Silicon, and you have TW Wiser. So
I'll go with the
let's go.
TWY. So
Hey,
why not?
that's I wasn't expecting it though. Hold on. I should I should I should do this before the live, but yeah. So any last motivation words from Sayan from you
Best
to
of luck.
Hitesh?
You
Oh,
chose a very you chose a
That best advice anyone has given to anyone. Like take care of yourself. You are all on your own. Best of luck.
oh
no, here
shit.
I'm here. I'm here to give you good hints.
Ha, chalo. So the question is, who is TechWise's favorite photo poser?
This should be a very easy answer.
I guess it's Manu.
Ah,
It's because
You
I've
you
seen him in a
you,
lot of
you didn't even need
all
any
phone
hint.
reviews photos.
so if Sayan, you have to drop a hint in one sentence and not take Manu's name, what would you go for it? Like, what would the sentence be?
The person who appears in all the first impression photos, other than Pratik. This is like the clear cut best hint.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Do drop in your email ID in the private
Yeah,
chat, and
yeah,
we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. And I'll just remove you from the room because we have only
yeah, yeah,
10
no
people
problem.
over here, so that everyone else can join in.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, guys.
Oh, see ya.
That was fun.
That was fun. Yep.
Oh,
I think we can pair you as well with. So we'll go next, Mrinal, and let's get Shrivant. Oh,
Hey
the
guys,
camera was visible.
best of luck to Shrivant for to have if
am
anyone
I
who is having me as a
am I
tag team
audible?
partner. Yeah, you
You
are.
are audible, but I don't
Hello
think we can
guys,
see your
hello.
camera. Can you see your
Good to
camera?
see you again.
Okay. I think there might be some problem with the visuals. Can you check? Maybe like
Yeah, we
restart it.
can't see your webcam.
Lagging, man. It's lagging bad.
Okay.
How?
I'm audible now.
How? You are audible, but we can't see your camera. So,
Okay. Maybe we can uh, come back to you later and we can pick someone else.
for sure.
Cool. Okay.
Let's go with Sabrish.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey
it's
man,
you.
what's up?
What's up?
What
Yeah, fine. How are
welcome
you?
welcome to the last SNL.
Yeah. I actually came in the 66th or something.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
pretty close.
Yeah.
So yes. I think we would have already gone through what's your daily driver. But
Yeah.
once again, in case you have changed it, what's your daily driver?
It's still the same. OnePlus OG not.
Oh, nice.
I remember a lot of few people have the OG node, but yeah. So you have three options. You have Android fanboy, you have Apple investor, and you have Silicon. So go for it.
Silicon.
Oh
Nice.
damn! This would be so fun with Mrinal in it. Like this would be so fun with Mrinal in it. Mrinal, do you have any last words of motivation for Sabrish?
Hmm. You never know, actually. You never know. The
You
future is
never know.
always speculative. Let's
You
see.
always have
Maybe
a chance. Chance. Yeah.
maybe I'm the ace.
Okay.
Chalo.
Ace from the space. So basically, the question is, what is the chip called that helps in image processing?
Image signal processor ISP.
Ah, Mrinal,
Is it
did you have any idea?
DSP? DSP. No, I think digital signal processing or something. And
ISP.
that
So that is
Image signal processor.
ISP. Since Sabrish is making ISP, I like my second thought was
I
a
would.
DSP. But is it correct?
Yeah, it's ISP. Digital signal processor is for those tasks like when you have that wake up AI, fingerprint
Hmm.
unlock, and all of those little bit of AI floating point calculation. But ISP is the one that takes data from the camera sensor and passes it on.
Processor.
Damn, man. Damn, man. Like
Nice.
people who take silicon on their will, I think have like 100% hit ratio.
Co-
Like,
Confidence. Nice.
yeah, I've seen people who take silicon always answer the silicon.
It's also about the
So
luck and the tag team partner you have. I might
Last
not
time.
be able to bring that specific thing, but I can bring that luck to the table.
Yeah. I
I.
guess it's a luck.
What confidence you have? Like,
Lucky charm.
someone please cut this portion and please add it on Twitter. Like, the amount of dude. मेरी हार में भी मेरी जीत है. Somebody do drop in your email ID and we'll take it from
Yeah.
here. Don't forget.
Like, is it seriously
And
the last episode or like are you guys kidding or something?
No,
oh,
no,
go
we
ahead,
are not
Mrinal. Go
kidding.
ahead.
We are
We are
not
not
kidding
kidding, man.
actually.
Why would we?
But
Why would
but
we?
but okay,
Okay.
so maybe this might clear all the confusion. The onus or the command is still in you guys' hand. If you want, you can bring it back. You just have to make enough noise. So I'm quite a
What do you mean
believer
by
of
noise? Are we talking about ambient noise? What kind of noise? Static noise? What kind of noise?
Like
make noise on
tunes
Twitter,
and
like
lights or
get it
something.
trend. Hashtag bring SNL back. Make it trend or make it count. Like if that happens,
Yeah,
we
we'll
will
make
bring
the
it back.
69th episode a blockbuster.
Ah, let's see. We'll be reading the comments of this episode as well. So, yeah, let's see.
Noise to Boomer.
Noise. See, 16 noise. 16 noise. This is a good one. 69 noise. Okay, man. Do drop in your email ID. Don't forget to drop in your email ID, and I'll actually remove you from the room so that more people can join in.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. We can pick Simon,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
who else do we have?
Oh, okay. Just a quick announcement to
Hey,
make.
hello.
Hey man. So
Hey,
this
what's up?
time, since this is our last SNL, we are making
Yeah.
it grand. We are making it huge. So all the winners who are participating, they won't be getting that mere 500 rupees Amazon gift card, but this time you will be getting one of these goodies. So we will see how many questions do we have, but and we will be getting touch with you on email. But mostly you will be getting a tech accessories, which is somewhere worth 3 to 5,000 rupees. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep it that. Let's keep it at that. Okay.
I'm so much eagerly waiting for you guys.
We could see it. We could literally see it.
Damn, so
So
excited.
is this your first time?
No, this is the third time I'm joining the Techwiser.
What?
But the first time I have failure. But well, and then the
Acha.
second time, I have left the chance to the others.
Oh, this SNL is for all the OGs. Like everyone who
Yeah,
has come
yeah,
in has joined it either for the second time or either for the third time. So this quizwise
yeah,
is going as expected. So go ahead. Tell us what is your daily driver.
yeah. My daily travel is OnePlus Nord.
Ah, the original knot. We have
Yeah,
back-to-back knots. So
yeah,
now the deal is we have had three questions and all three
yeah.
of them have been answered. So it's a
Okay,
hat trick and we want all five questions to be answered. So on a
okay.
scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you for the fourth question?
I'm literally eagerly. So I'm confident, but I need to try this one, right? Because
On a scale
if
of
I
1
got,
to 10, how confident? How confident?
I'm confident nearly up to 8.
Oh, that eight is a really good number. Like usually people pick 7, but damn. So you have Apple fanboy and you have I almost forgot. What do we have? We have Apple fanboy and we
Investor,
have
investor,
Apple investor and Android fanboy. Yeah.
Android fan.
Okay. Uh, I'll go for an Android fan by this time.
Okay. So Simon, would you like to say last few words of encouragement to Ram Dilip?
I can't encourage anyone more than just saying
Arey
I have
dude,
made the
you know
graphics.
the answer,
I
na?
know the
You,
answers. I've revised the
Arey
answers
you,
just a few seconds ago.
oh, you know the answer, right?
Yeah,
So for sure
I'll
you
just give
cannot tell
hints.
me.
I'll just give hints. Yeah,
Ah,
for
Okay,
yeah,
sure, I'm
okay.
not saying the answer. So
but this would be a really tricky one. But yeah,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go for it.
yeah, tricky hint as well.
So what is Android 12's desert code name?
Android 12 is that code name?
Yeah, since they
Mm,
dropped, they have come down to numbers. So it's called Android 12,
okay.
Android 13, Android 14.
Yeah.
So what is the desert code name?
Mm, is there any timer for this? No, no, right?
No, we don't have timer. But you can
Okay,
ask Simon for a hint, and Simon can only tell you one sentence, and it cannot
okay,
include the answer in it.
okay. Mm, uh, I'm thinking up to Android 11. I get to know that, but okay.
So go ahead, Simon. You can drop a
Yeah.
hint in one sentence, but you cannot include the name itself
Hmm.
or the starting
Yeah.
letter of it. Yeah.
Ah, the hint is also confusing. I'll say two words. I'll say two words
Okay.
rather.
Okay.
Right. Winter and ice cream.
That's a
Okay.
good one though.
There,
That's a
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a
yeah.
very
very
good
good
one.
Wait,
hint.
wait. Yeah, I'm getting. I'm getting. Winter means snow.
Oh,
Winter means snow, and the thing you have said, right? What ice cream, right?
Ice cream. Yeah.
yeah.
Winter means snow, and I'm thinking ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. What? For ice cream, there will be stick, there will be cone, no stick. It's a
You're
snow cone,
so
right?
close.
Yes, snow cone. Yes.
Oh my god. That, but damn, that was like really good. Like the moment you said snow, I said you are kind of gonna figure it out.
Yeah, because I'm really enthusiastic, but
Gajar
I
ka
want
halwa.
to be. Yeah, because I'm
Gajar ka
actually
halwa, people.
I'm
Haha,
I'm
go ahead, go
actually
ahead.
I'm actually an Apple fanboy, but after coming to Android when I started my BTech, from there
Hmm.
from my first Android phone was Samsung J7. From J7 to I have moved to Mi A1. Now I have OnePlus Nord, but I'm thinking this is the last Android device because I'm facing some of the issues very randomly. I can't say it's very nitpicking. It's not the very major one,
So
but it's a nitpicking one.
what's the one issue that like bothers you every single day? Like not the
Yeah, it's
small
a
one, but
notifications. Definitely, damn sure about tell the notifications in the Telegram and Signal in the OnePlus Nord. And I'm not. I'm sure that I will not update my device to Android 12 because it is a integration of ColorOS and this one, right? Oxygen OS. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm a huge fan of stock Android. So
so notifications getting killed, something like that.
yeah, it's clear when
Okay.
just now within a cam I'll show you. If I open the Telegram, now you can see the notifications.
Okay. So it's all bright, but yeah, that
Yeah,
happens with me as well. Like it happens with me in MyGate and all. When I open the app, notifications all of a
yeah,
sudden come.
because my uncle and aunt are using the MyGate app as per the community. But the iPhones are very nice for that integration and each and everything. So after this, I will shift to Android. I will shift to again iOS after nearly 7 years. I'm using this Android. So again, I'll go back to iPhone after 8 years. But one thing I'll miss that WhatsApp data.
Ah,
How I can't
okay.
transfer. That's a
You
hectic
can you
task.
can you can use a paid app. There are a lot of paid apps, but I think it costs like somewhere around 1,000 to 1,500. If
Okay.
that chat information is that valuable in
Yeah,
that case.
because I'm thinking to buy Apple iPhone 13 or 14, but if I get it, because we need to invest in everything, right? Like charger,
Hmm.
earphones, watch, etc., etc., etc. So I'm thinking that shall I switch it or not? So because
Okay.
I'm-
Okay.
right right now I'm a student, but next month I'll join my office, new job, new beginnings. So I want to say goodbye to
Aha.
Android. So
Aha.
my
Aha.
personality I
Not
want to
not
buy.
not the kind of words I want to hear, but yeah, do definitely drop your email ID in the private chat and we'll take it on
Yeah,
from
yeah,
here. But
yeah,
it was so nice meeting you, man.
yeah,
Congratulations for that.
yeah. I had dropped my email ID.
Yeah, and I'll have to remove you so other people can join in, but
Yes, yes,
definitely,
definitely.
man,
We need to give a
definitely see
chance
you
to
next
others.
time.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
thanks.
sure.
For sure. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, that was a nice hint. Like you couldn't. People are like it was acting, 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 acting. Ah, we can
No,
slide it by. It's the
everyone's
69th
like,
episode.
I'm
We are all
confused. Like,
happy.
I'm confused. Like,
Yeah.
people are happy that it's ending, or they're happy that it's the 69th episode.
This is it's a mix of emotions. There are very rare times when you're happy and sad at the same time. So that's like a very, what do you call it? Unique
Eureka
emotion,
moment.
maybe?
Hmm. But what are the times when
Oh,
you are happy and like if we pick up some scenario, what will be
hmm.
couple of scenarios when you are happy and sad at the same time?
When my Zomato order arrives under 10 minutes, but it's like different. I ordered dosa and he brought uttappa. That's like one of those moments when I'm happy and still sad at the same moment.
Hmm.
Like I got it under 10 minutes, but it's not the right one. It's not what I
But
wanted.
wouldn't you be mostly sad? But yeah, you will also get the refund, so you will be happy at least about that.
Exactly. Exactly. You don't get to eat the right food, but you get your money back. But you're
When
still
you get
hungry
your
at the end of it.
that is one happy sad moment.
Buying a
Yeah.
OnePlus
Still
phone and
the
realizing it runs on ColorOS.
ah that was nice, sir. My man of culture. So yes, we have one more people to join in, and we have one last question. Go for it, Minal. You can pick. It's your pick.
Okay, to pick the contestant.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Hi Shlok, good to see you.
Hi, I cannot believe that I have been selected again. Hi,
Yeah,
hi, how's everyone?
like your name is so familiar. I've seen this on Twitter, on SNL. This whole alerts. I just wanted to see you in person.
Okay. I think Shlok was the one who created the Discord server for us.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
right.
Yes.
How is that
Although it
going?
is inactive.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it is in the first time, right? Is it the first
No,
time?
no, no. I joined in the SNL 19, I guess, yeah.
Oh,
And the
that's like
fun fact is that the only question left that time was also Apple investor.
Chalo, chalo,
so
you have
going
me.
by
You
that
have me. You have
so
me this
going by
time.
Yeah.
that you're not an Apple user. Going by that, you're a
No.
hardcore Android user. Damn,
Arey, chalo, you have me this time.
Okay.
But then I'm also not sure. The questions are so
but that could be
technical.
good or that could be bad as well. Like that could mean anything. You have Mrinal, he can confuse you because the last time we thought photos are being processed by DSP. But
That
yeah.
also because I have a subject DSP called in my engineering.
Digital signal processing. Yes, yes.
Chalo, let's try.
Okay.
Mrinal will help
So
me.
some last words of motivation from Simon and Mrinal to Shlo.
Mm, it's about the journey, not the destination.
अरे क्या कुछ भी you are bundling anything कुछ भी it has nothing
Whether
to
you
do
win or lose,
nothing to
it's all about creating memories here at last episode of SNL. That's more important
so
than winning or losing.
Yeah.
so since it's the last SNL 69th we won't be doing it anymore live, so I just want to tell you guys one thing. Mrinal tells the random philosophies at the random time, like the most random time. You wouldn't be expecting him to tell anything. Like we are doing a video on headphones which is like really really good. We did a blind headphone test so to figure out how people perceive sound, like can, like if you spend money, do you get that good sound quality? And we had a blindfold and I told him something random and he's like, you should always follow your heart, not your eyes, or something like that. And I like, what? It wasn't even needed. So if you want random philosophy things, just tweet out to Mrinal, he'll tell you random philosophy things.
Then I will have 1 million followers like Naval. Oh,
Far
chalo.
fetched,
The
far.
question is already out. Let's go.
So what is Apple's
Okay.
costliest cable?
Like I have to choose between the three images.
No, no, no. The images have nothing to do with the cables.
Okay. So I have to
That's
give the
like
price point, right?
yeah, price point and the cable name.
I think
Okay.
And we need your hands up. We need your hands up.
This is a good one actually.
data. What is the
Trend.
name for
Oh, you
data
need
sharing
the
cable?
hands
I
up.
think it has to be. Lightning
You
is not.
cannot tell them that you cannot tell the name of the cable. If you have
Okay,
to
okay, okay.
drop a hint, you can just
Even
tell
I am not
one
sure.
sentence.
Can
Huh.
it has to be data transfer cable because lightning is definitely not there. Although you can transfer data with lightning as well, but I think that data sharing cable from one Mac to you don't even see it right now. Maybe that.
Okay,
Costliest cable.
I think that didn't help. So Simon, you can
I
go ahead in one
Yeah, I
sentence. You
have a
have to
hint.
tell him without
But
dropping the name
do you watch
of the
Marvel?
cable.
Like Marvel movies?
Marvel. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So the hint is Thor.
Thor. Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly, exactly.
Thunder. Lightning. Okay.
That was close though. That was close. Thunder, lightning is close.
Is it like I have to also guess the price point at which is it available?
You
That
have
would
to
be
tell the cable name. That you can,
Okay.
of course, but you has to tell bare
So it
minimum the
can be
cable name.
lightning to lightning or yeah, lightning to lightning cable to connect to iPhones.
lightning to
You
lightning
leave
is
you.
a cable name. You
The most
cannot have
wonderful thing
lightning.
is the most wonderful thing is you leave like a bunch of people in a room or somewhere like that, and they came up with like really creative ways to cheat. People in private chat are popping up the name, but I don't think anyone has got it. Anyone hasn't got it in the chat or the private chat. But yeah,
Which one is it?
Is it the cable used to connect to monitors?
yes, it is used to connect to monitors, but you have to get the name.
The Type C to Type C cable,
Correct,
USB-C
but
cable.
yeah, it's a
Huh?
USB-C
What
to
is
C
it
cable,
called?
but you have to follow. So
USB
like
Thunderbolt cable.
it's a Thunderbolt cable, but there's a version number ahead of it. But
Think
Okay.
of the new Thor movie. That is also again
Thor, Love and Thunder. 4.
the number.
Fourth one.
ah,
Thunderbolt 4.
Thunderbolt 4. Yes,
Yeah.
Oh man.
yes, yes. So basically, Thunderbolt was a proprietary Intel technology, but they have now made it open source. So it is Thunderbolt 4. Can you guess the price? How much does it cost?
Okay. Seeing the Apple pricing strategy, it can cost around like 20,000.
Ah.
Huh, is it? Nine app.
You give way too much money to Apple. You give way too much money to Apple. It's 12,990 something like that. But yes,
Thunderbolt to Type C. You can get an Android smartphone for that.
Yeah.
but it happens. Like when you are on the spot and everyone's like looking at you for the answer, you actually forget everything. Like even I was there, I wouldn't remember this.
Hmm.
But do drop in your email ID under it,
Yeah.
and we'll. And what? How about we let everyone join in and just end it?
Yeah, that also works. Or do we have any other questions? Or what we
No,
can
that's
do
it.
is
And everyone
maybe.
basically answered all the questions. So we have like 5 winners today, which never happened before. Sorry, you
Nice.
were saying something. Go ahead.
So what we had in mind is we had like 15. We have picked 15 giveaways here, and right now I think we have 5 winners. So 10 of them are
Yep.
left, right? So
Yep.
what we can do is maybe we can run a contest on Twitter, and I'm not sure. I'm just going with the flow. So, also you guys can help me out in the honest chat. What would the contest be about? So we can distribute the remaining 10 giveaway prizes there. Just because we wanted to like have this grand, and we had a pool for this, and we want to give away as much as possible because this is our last SNL. So, what kind of contest can we run on SNL on Twitter?
Let's take it from the chat.
Hmm.
Chat actually meme contest. We have done meme before, so we want to have like something that way.
How about if we ask them what would be the next version of SNL or live show they would like to see?
Oh. People are like no Twitter. Elon Musk left the chat. I'm not on Twitter, dude. That's where the most action is. You should be on Twitter.
Or what
Talent
about you
contest.
guys? What do you guys suggest? What kind of thing we can have? Like we have 10 giveaway prize that we want to give on to all the people who watches SNL or all TechVisor fans. So what kind of interesting thing can we have
Nice.
on Twitter?
This is like brainstorming, but live on YouTube.
Live on
Go
YouTube.
ahead.
Also
Go
with
ahead.
the audience. So all the 308 people live, you can also be creative about it.
Random live chat giveaway. No man. Like, come on. Like Team TechWiser, like the honest chat can do better than this.
Hmm. The keyword
Review
is
your daily
contest,
driver
not
car.
giveaways. It's not a we don't do giveaways. We do
Not a
contest.
giveaway. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Make a thumbnail for TechWiser video. This is nice. This
Hmm.
would be interesting.
Simon is laughing.
Simon is laughing.
Simon will create
Simon,
10
Simon,
accounts and will take
The ten-
all of
all the 10 things.
Simon Sarkar left the chat.
Simon
that.
Sarkar. Simon Sarkar left the chat. We can't have
Now
10
we can
thumbnails
have a
though. We cannot have.
photography contest. Like,
Oh, how
We
about
did
I
it.
think uh how about this? Review your daily driver and upload it on YouTube, but do it in TechWiser style. How
Like
about that?
mimic any of us. That way.
You
what
have to
kind?
make a video reviewing your smartphone that you use, but exactly the way closest to the way TechWiser does it. So different should you different
Oh, and
faces.
in turn, we can make a video and react on it.
That why not this? So
Yeah,
That
that's
was
a
we
very
will pick 10 winners. Everything will be wide open. Maybe we can even have a live for that, reacting it. That would not be SNL, but it's separate thing. But how about this? And it will only the people who are ready to put a lot of efforts, they will win.
and make an intro for TechWiser contest. So basically, somewhat like that. You have to pick your daily driver and review it in TechWiser style, and we'll pick 10 winners, man. Uh,
Hmm.
so
Even
we'll do
like
this. We'll do this.
even if 10 people try, we will
Give
have
it to
10
10
giveaway.
people. Yeah,
So like
yeah, yeah.
basically
Doesn't matter.
the TechWiser
The efforts
format is
matter.
it should be the similar kind of words that we use, different setups. We break the words here and there, same progression, quirkiness, everything. The closest you can come to a TechWiser video. Even if you can
We should do
look like
TechWiser
Pratik,
style, but it's a parody.
that's a plus.
That's a plus. That's a plus. Oh,
How about
basically you
escalation?
have to review a daily driver, whatever driver you use. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Maybe we
that
can have a
I
detailed Twitter post, and all of you guys can just go follow us on twitter.com/techwiser. We'll also have a community post on YouTube because that
How
also
would
works.
the video reach us? Well, once you are done making the video, maybe in the title of the video you can do @TechWiser so that we get notified,
We get
or
notified.
you can tweet you can tag us on Twitter. If you tag us on Twitter, it will automatically reach us. We will get to see
Yeah.
it.
Just
So
tag
yeah.
us on YouTube, just tag us on Twitter or anywhere where you make the video. But wait for it. We'll have a dedicated post on Monday, maybe Monday or Tuesday on Twitter or
Mhm.
on YouTube community post, and we'll take it that way. That this would be amazing. I'm like really looking forward to this.
me
It
too.
is
The
difficult.
length of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
video is anything.
It is
We'll get
difficult, but it's
yeah,
high quality thing. Length
yeah.
of the video could be anything. Just make
Be anything.
closest thing to TechWiser. Whatever the TechWiser,
We'll
review your
have
daily
yeah.
driver. And
We'll have a detailed post on Monday or Tuesday. We'll have a detailed post on. Just make sure you follow us on YouTube and TechWiser. We'll have a detail all those nitty gritties, rules and regulations.
end date, yeah, end date we will mention on the Twitter thread. So that is one thing
Should be
that
a
will be
week.
interesting.
Yeah, should
And
be a
yeah,
week.
I think even if 7 people try, it's good that those 7 people. So uh there is
High
no entry
probability.
bar. We will pick 10 of the closest one who are. So even if there are like 5 entries, 5 of them will win.
Can you get an editor from TechWiser? That was so sweet of you to ask, but no. I could say in the politest way, like no.
Hmm.
Chalo. So what we are doing is I'll just say the app of the week and then we can go and add everyone who's in the room and we can have a chat and let's just end it on a very good note. This is probably our last SNL. Not probably, it is our last SNL. And yeah. So basically, don't ask me how I discovered this app, but everyone should be using it. It's an app called Authy from Twilio, and I'm trying to see if I can land it onto some other page because I don't want to show you my passcode. So anyone who uses a Google account or important accounts, you should have two-factor authentication enabled. So which is basically one more layer over your password. So if suppose your password gets hacked or something goes wrong, the other person can still not access your account because they will need to have a two-factor authentication. Uh, Let me just bring the brightness down. So this is Authy from Twilio. You can just register with your mobile ID. It's a free app. Anyone can use it. It supports Microsoft account, Google account, WordPress, and a lot of stuff. We'll leave a link in the description if you want to read more about it. You can go through it. And for now, let's go ahead and let everyone in and
Okay.
we'll end this.
So somebody made a customized sign.
Ah, Ayush.
Okay, Ayush is at the end 69. Nice. What's the last thing? Okay, that's a TechWiser logo.
That's like Jack Frost font we have. That's nice.
Good. You should take part in the contest.
Hmm.
Yes, I definitely will.
Hmm.
काफी दुख हुआ सुन के एसएनएल जा रहा हम लोग का.
Hey, my laptop has like a weird glitch, but yeah.
So I think
But he
Deepak
can
had
know
a.
glitches.
Are I'm so used
Am
to
I
this. It's
audible?
become
Am I
part.
audible?
Perfect. Yeah.
So yeah, any last word from you guys? Everyone has like one chance. So let's start with Paras, or maybe if you can like want to think, you can pass on the baton. Deepak, did you had something to talk
If
about?
Yeah, I have a
Okay,
lot of questions. I
yeah,
have
Go
been
ahead.
waiting
Hi,
and waiting,
Minal.
and
I'm Edwin from the
since
school.
there is
St. Paul's, Mala Road.
hey man, what's up? Let's not reveal any more information than that. We
Ah,
can
I
have
was
a
gonna say
private
before you reveal
conversation.
lot.
We can have a private conversation on Twitter or maybe on email. But yeah, nice to see a same polite.
Doing good. What about you? Yeah, I didn't just. Yeah, on LinkedIn for sure. Yeah.
Okay, this is how beautiful the COVID work from home and video call situation is. You people talk on different tangents and see their faces and react to it. Like the conversation is out of sync. But yeah,
Rinal is mute.
Mrinal is on mute.
yeah, Ran.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with Deepak. I think he had a lot of
Yeah.
questions.
Oh yeah.
yeah. First and foremost, I am a big fan of Simon's editing.
Oh,
So Simon up first.
I'm going to be jobless soon. I have a very bad feeling.
I don't think so. You do far better job than many people.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the love. Really.
I tweeted so many times that I like your editing.
Yeah, I've seen those tweets, but I don't know what to reply to those. But yeah, I'm really grateful for everything. Right. And yeah, you people love it, and that keeps us motivated. I think for every member of the team, right? You appreciate the editing, you appreciate the content. Everyone has a role to play in that.
Hana, which is like very good, which is very good for the community. Like whenever you guys tell something like this thing is good, so we get a hint like, ha, we're doing it good, and we try to work more on it and we do more of that. So that really helps if someone like tweets out, we like your thumbnails, or we like this thing, or we like Manu's images, or all of that. We try to do more of that or make it more better. So that's good for us as well.
Especially like we are a team of 5 to 7 people, so we are self motivated enough, or there's like a support network. But a lot of YouTubers that you see who work alone, and like since I've also worked alone, this goes a long way. Sometimes maybe that creator might having a bad time, or since they're only the one person working, it's very hard to keep yourself motivated all the time. But one tweet or one email from a subscriber give you such a boost that they like even make up their bad day into turn a bad day into a good week. So yeah,
100%.
really appreciate this from you guys, the entire YouTube community. This is really an underappreciated thing.
Ha, this is like very less appreciated, but yeah, thank you to everyone who does that. Like more of it. Oh, we
So
can go to
next,
Ayush.
do
Ha,
you
go ahead. Go
do you
ahead.
do you actually remember the day you started receive tips and tricks?
Yeah, I did. Like that was one of those things we evolved. I know that name is pretty weird if you think about it, but yeah, that is that. There is that. There's also some funny animations, but now it's much
Yeah.
better. Now it's
So
much better to the
from
quality we had in mind.
from receive tips and tricks for .com to TechWiser. and from there, March
Dash dash.
22nd of 2017, the first day of TechWiser announcement with the
Ooh,
name of
nice.
TechWiser
You
announcement.
should have come to the TechWiser video thing. I think you have a very good understanding of
I
TechWiser.
have actually written a full page of questions
Oh, nice.
to ask. I
Chalo,
really thought I
Yeah.
pick
can
your
I
best question.
if
You can
no
pick
no
one of your
I
best.
there are 11 questions actually. It could have gone for it could have gone more, but some of these questions were cut down because of the videos you made in the last few weeks, like
Ah, we,
uh,
we we are happy that we are going the right way. At least we
yeah,
are answering
See,
your
for
questions.
11 question, you just
some
have to take a picture and tweet it to us, and
yeah.
we will all
Ah,
reply to it in a thread.
we'll all reply to it.
Or wait
For
for some
sure.
more weeks.
if 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 there is a chance,
So,
yes.
yeah. So,
So
so, 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 yeah. Go
what
ahead. Go ahead. You're asking
what
something.
about TechWiser Hindi now?
So,
Oh,
talking about that, let's move to Ayush and we'll answer that someday, some other fine day. Talking about that.
on a related note, yeah, Ayush.
Okay, so I wanted to ask about TechWiser Hindi.
Nah.
अरे नहीं नहीं मत
Okay, yeah.
don't do
So
this.
I have a question. So like what percent of your YouTube revenue comes from like YouTube premium members? Like is it really prevalent?
Let me see. Okay.
It's very different in India because in India it costs like one, if I'm not wrong, 169 for a month or something like that if you take individual. Or
But
129. Sorry, 129. It's 129. I'm just obsessed with that number because I've said it so much time.
and also like the community demolished the like goal. The goal was 469 likes and like there are a lot right now.
How much is it?
756 likes.
759.
Something like that. You
759.
can go for 1069. That would be nice.
Yes.
But I think it's a lot in US because there it is like a 15, 20 or $25. But in India, I don't think it is that much. Since
It's actually 4%, less than 4%, so 3.5%, which is exactly very similar to what we get from this SNL thing, the transaction you're doing. That's very,
Okay,
very,
so
very
the
similar.
super chats, right?
Yeah, the super chat amount, and this is pretty much the same, which is like 3.5%.
and how
Also,
many
what
percentage are YouTube vanced users? They don't tell
I'm
you that.
kind of really sad that Vans got discontinued. I got to use it only for a few months, and now I switched to YouTube Premium for like the past few months.
The creator
all
inside me is very happy about
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
creators
don't
are
don't don't tell it to your creator.
it.
Also, what do you guys think about the weird naming convention of USB and HDMI, like 3.2, 3.2 Gen
Array.
2 X2, something like that?
USB
Rebranded
3.2
naming.
Gen 1 HD. Now there is HDMI
Changing
2.
changing the same product's name to a newer thing so that people think it's better or something like that.
That's what. When things are confusing, they are confusing for a reason. Like they don't want to be
hmm,
that transparent about like which makes our job difficult, your job difficult, and maybe our job a little bit
relevant.
more relevant,
Relevant.
I would
It's a bigger
say.
job.
But yeah, they are made confused. Like, why are Intel processors so difficult to remember? Like, you have Intel now. I was reviewing Intel i7. It's i7 1260p. So there's no need to have like 14 SKUs under i7, i5, and but they are made confusing for a reason. Like, let everyone figure out. By the time they figure out, there's 13 gen around the corner. So yeah.
Sure. Moving on to Paras, anything other than our confidential
Nothing,
data?
nothing, nothing.
Confidential detail. Tell,
No,
tell
no,
us,
not,
tell us
not.
Mrinal's
Just
address.
Sabir.
Let's do an address reveal.
No,
Kota
no, no,
address reveal. Oh, address
no, no,
reveal.
no. You said the city. I didn't say the city.
I,
Sure.
I realized
No,
it.
no.
No, no. What about your views about the new Intel processors? They have the same Snapdragon sort of a thing, that they have the power efficiency cores and the high performance cores. What are your views about it?
Oh, the battery life is amazing. Like the laptop I'm using, the battery life is amazing. So if they're working more towards that direction, like I'm personally happy. I don't like. Of course, I don't need a powerful laptop. I don't have that much of a work. I would be fine with a little bit of less power, but really good battery life. So I'm using the Samsung laptop, and they claim like about 21 hours of battery life on video playback. So even if you get like 13, 14 hours, it's pretty good. Like I just charge it in the morning and I use it almost 6, 8 hours, 10 hours on the go. So
Is is it Apple level good?
nah, it's not Apple level good, but uh
Going
some,
so
but it's, I've used only one laptop for the 12th gen. Like there are very few laptops in India as of now with 12th gen, so I would need to use a bit more laptops to have any conclusion or opinion on it. But the first laptop I've tried, the battery life is really good. So maybe
So
the efficiency
Intel
goes
is
out.
transitioning to contract manufacturing as well. They'll provide the
Hmm.
fabrication centers in Texas for the manufacturing of
Hmm.
silicon.
Correct, correct.
So what about that? They are in talks with the Indian government as well.
So it's a long thing. Like those, then there are policies, government, and all of that. So that takes
There's
time. So
one
you
news
can't.
I read somewhere. They had in the Northeast they wanted the fabrication plant just because of the fact that they wanted their
Are
own
they
power plant
already start
for the
writing?
engines.
See, they already started writing about iPhone SE 20, iPhone SE 5 or 2023 or 2024. So they write a lot of stuff, but eh, when you are just 6 months before it, you have a clear idea of what is going on.
True.
Yeah,
And
man.
cheers, man.
Cheers, bro.
Let's move on to
Do
Vishwajit.
resume
I
with
think
the SNL
Vishwajit
guys.
was the. Oh, thank you so much.
So, let's do a 1 minute Mohan Bharat for SNL.
अरे 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 अरे,
काफी
watch time,
काफी अजीब लग रहा
watch
है यार।
time, watch time going like this.
एसएनएल बहुत मतलब लाइक अभी एग्जाम का प्रेशर है एंड एसएनएल जा रहा है यार और ज्यादा दुख लग रहा है।
Hey,
हाँ
so
You can still bring it back.
which
You can still bring it back. Just make some noise. Make
हाँ
some noise.
हैशटैग ब्रिंग एसएनएल बैक।
Hashtag bring
bring
SNL
it?
back.
लाइक आई हैव अ
I
क्वेश्चन कि जो ओआईएस रिलेटेड है लाइक ओआईएस एक हार्डवेयर चीज है तो मन तो लाइक 4K 60 में उसको ऐसा लॉक क्यों कर दिया था लाइक 4K 60 में लॉक नहीं करेगा बिकॉज वो अगर हार्डवेयर थिंग है तो हर जगह काम करना चाहिए तो उसको लाइक लॉक किया क्या सब मतलब प्रोसेसर केपेबल नहीं है क्या कोई और रीजन लाइक आई एम कंफ्यूज।
one of the major reasons is कि they have to give it in flagship. So if they give the same features in flagship and same features in mid range, it कोई difference नहीं बचेगा. Second is heating issues. Like it takes data from the gyro sensor, so they, and 4K 60 FPS is like instead of 30 frames, तुम 60 frames calculate कर रहे हो हर एक second. So that requires much more data from the gyro and all of that. So हाँ, it's capped. Capping के वजह से ही करते हैं just to distinguish it from mid range and yeah. And normally I don't think I don't know, there's like uh, I want to meet people who shoot in 4K 60 FPS. Like क्यों कर रहे हो ना? I want to ask, like, why are you shooting in 4K 60 FPS? कि
the
मतलब
only
क्या है ऐसा?
advantage of 4K 60 4K is editing. प्रोडक्शन में
हाँ,
जो एडवांटेज होता है उसके अलावा कुछ ऐसा
लाइक
uh,
4K 60 तो
I
लाइक 4K 60
Perfect ending to SNL.
Who is in a battlefield now?
dude, where is it? Where is it happening?
We will
इसका
never. This is all pre-planned.
I think Vishwajit's mic.
विश्वजीत
or like am I audible?
हाँ
हाँ,
अच्छी तरह से
perfectly, bro.
लाइक 4K 60 fps लाइक ना वो ना फ्लैगशिप फोन्स में आता है एंड मैंने अभी
हाँ.
रिसेंटली फर्स्ट टाइम पोको F1 यूज किया था उसमें वो भाई वो 20,000 के फोन में 4K 60 दिया था उसमें था बट आई डोंट मैंने कभी तो 4K में रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया मैं लाइक आई एम यूजिंग Redmi Note 10 Pro बट 1080p 60 एनफ है लाइक बहुत सही क्वालिटी आता है उसमें
But 60
टाइम
FPS ही क्यों? मतलब I want to know why people like
लाइक
I
वो
maybe
जो
60
स्मूथनेस
FPS
मिलता है ना वीडियो में वो मजा आता है देखकर
That is one reason, and
ये
I
मैं
think slow motion बहुत अच्छा होता है 60 fps में 30 fps के
हाँ
comparison.
हाँ पोस्ट में स्लो कर सकते हो, वो तो है.
It's all about post production. पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन में ही वो like advantages लिया जा सकता है. While shooting तो it's all same.
बट सही है, आई डोंट शूट एवरी टाइम इन 60 fps और मतलब कभी भी नहीं, आई डोंट शूट इन 60 fps बिकॉज इट्स मोर डेटा एंड कोई यूज नहीं होता बाद में उसका. बट क्या
And finally, to Adrian, over to you.
it.
The last
and
last person. Excellent.
Yeah, nothing much. I like your videos a lot. I mean, I've been watching from like 3 months, from January or so. So I really like Pratik's presentation. I think that's what kept me.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm
It's
glad you
about
liked
time
it. It's
if
the
you want to participate in the contest, you can also mimic Pratik's presentation.
Pratik fanboys.
अरे it's not fanboy, it's the effort of everyone. Like
I want to see someone mimicking Renan. Like that would be super interesting.
I
You
can
just
mimic Brendan,
Mhm.
but
you
I
just have
can't
to stay quiet.
participate.
You just have to
Please,
stay
please
quiet.
do. Please do it live right now.
I can, but I can't participate in it. I can though. I can though.
Mimicking
That would be fun.
Manu is far easier. Plastic है.
अरे हाँ. I still don't understand how we can do that. Like you can just say.
There you go.
There
I
you
think
go.
on that note,
So
it's best time to
on that
take-
note, on that note.
आगे बढ़ते हैं.
चलो.
So on that note, it was great, and this is probably 69th episode of SNL. For the last time,
Long live SNL,
everyone
long
for
live
the
Advisor.
chat and everyone, long live Advisor, and we'll see you guys some other time. This is me, Pratik, my co-host Mrinal, Simon, Sayad, Manu, everyone signing off.
Also, if SNL comes back, the next good number would be 169. So there are 100 episodes.
We'll skip like Samsung skip, like directly from
What
S10
about
to S20.
420?
69, 69.
420 episodes.
420.
चलो bye.
Chalo, we'll see you on that. We'll see you on that.
Group hug.
Rip
Everyone,
SNL.
bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I love you all.